Morning. Yeah, I saw a bunch of stuff over the weekend that to me needs kind of an update and a setback into a little reality. Um, a lot of people were arguing over the weekend. I talked to a bunch of friends around YouTube and all that, and a few people are just suddenly they're turning and they're saying, "Oh, none of this stuff is actually going on," and these guys are supposed to be um, patriots, militia members or whatever. Now, in case anybody is still um, on the edge about what is actually going on here, just take a look at Northcom's site. I'll provide the link down to you. People are denying that these troops are, amassing in the U.S. in various places, in California, in Florida. Well, I suppose you'd believe it if it was on Northcom's own website. Um, Canadian security plan, is listed on Northcom's website. There are 5,000, troops sitting in Fort Irwin. Well, people argue about this. Oh no, they're just doing a little training exercise. No, they're not. Well, not according to Northcom, they're not. And what's going on down in the Gulf? It's a stepping stone for to begin these regional roundups. No question about it. That's what Russia says. That's what Mexico says, and that's what Canada says. I've got the proof right on Northcom's website. You remember the Russian general, this was a thing about a year ago where this Russian KGB, top guy was saying, yeah, that's going to be the U.S., here before, 2011. It's going to be divided up into 5 areas, China's going to have the West Coast, Mexico, that's going to be south, the UN is going to be on the East Coast, etc. That's just being confirmed everywhere we look, on Northcom's own website, and I did a video last week. Obama himself says in that security, the new national security strategy, the U.S. military is going to be used. The international order is forming, and the U.S. military is going to be used here for the what did they say? The grave humanitarian crisis here. It's going to be used in the U.S. along with a bunch of other militaries. The other thing that I run into a lot around here on YouTube is the Christians who are kind of blindly just siding with things because it says so in the Bible somehow or the other. Well, watch out with this stuff. I've never seen these the anti-war people more into using nukes. You got them all over the place. So what's his name? Keith Olbermann. You got Rachel Maddow, what's his name? Bill Maher. They're all just jumping. When are we going to nuke Iran? We got to nuke Iran. Yeah, for Zion. We got to nuke Iran for Zion now. They're jumping to nuke the oil well in the Gulf. Isn't it kind of funny to see these, total all-out anti-war and especially anti-nuke people? Suddenly, they never heard of a better idea to nuke everything. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah. So, well, watch out for who you're cheering for. Well, here's another thing I ran into last night. Afghanistan. We have already found proof. The CIA now itself admits that the biggest reason we're on Afghanistan is for the heroin drug trade. We got to keep that stuff going. We got to keep those fields producing at all-time record levels. Well, guess what else they just found? While we're over there fighting the Taliban, yeah, we're fighting the Taliban. Well, I guess we also have our main geologists over there scouring the mountainsides for all their resources. Oh, yeah. Oh, they just found $1 trillion worth of lithium in Afghanistan. Isn't that great? You know. Um, and on the heels of that, I think I linked in the last in that national security video. I think I linked in there how Russia apparently is planning their own attack on the U.S. in Afghanistan too. Everywhere you look, World War III. is forming up right at our gates, isn't it? And within the U.S., I just spent the weekend making 10 pounds more of, beef jerky and stuff, freeze drying that right now, drying it out and gonna freeze it. And so now's the time, get the last stuff done, because no matter what they're telling you, it's not as it seems. There's things going on right now. They're right at the edge of all this stuff. So, well, be careful out there. Have a good Monday, good as it can be anyway. And we'll talk to you later.
Getting the auto insurance coverage you need is super fast at the General. Just log on to thegeneral.com for an immediate quote. All it takes is a couple of minutes. Awesome. No waiting for someone to get back to you. You'll get a low rate, low monthly payment, and a down payment as low as $59. At the General, getting affordable auto insurance is super fast and super easy. You'll also get instant proof of insurance. Best car insurance rates online. Go to the General and save some time.
If you hire painting, you may want to consider colors other than red. The job began with 4 painters, but ended with 3. One guy stepped in red paint and tracked it across the living room, and after some teasing from the others, he stormed out, his red shoe leading the way. They may have finished on time and budget, but they're far from true professionals.
Save money and time by hiring the right contractor first. To see reviews from consumers near you, visit angieslist.com today. Grow lashes. Grow longer, grow fuller, and darker lashes.
Grow? How's that possible? I'm using Latisse, the first and only FDA-approved prescription treatment for inadequate or not enough lashes. Applied nightly as instructed by your doctor, Latisse grows lashes in as little as 8 weeks, with full results in 12 to 16. If you are using prescription products for lowering eye pressure or have a history of eye pressure problems, only use Latisse under close doctor care. May cause eyelid skin darkening, which may be reversible, and there is potential for increased brown iris pigmentation, which is likely permanent. If you develop or experience any eye problems or have eye surgery, consult your doctor immediately. Common side effects include itchy eyes and eye redness. Grow longer, fuller, darker lashes. Ask your doctor if Latisse is right for you.
Go to latisseoffer.com to learn about a $20 rebate.
Stop throwing your hard-earned cash in the trash. The all-new Food Saver vacuum packaging system with Smart Seal technology could save you $2,700 a year. Don't waste food with ordinary zipper bags and plastic wrap. The Food Saver system takes air out and keeps it out, eliminating freezer burn. You can buy in economical bulk sizes, knowing the extras stay fresh up to 5 times longer. With its new upright design and hands-free operation, it has never been easier to keep your food fresh. The Food Saver system, available wherever small